Hello and welcome to Brown&Co's first podcast in a series of podcasts explaining the Agricultural Business Consultancy Department. My name's James Brown, Agricultural Business Consultant in the Banbury office, and I'm sat here today with Paul Waberski, Head of Agricultural Business Consultancy in the Leicester office. Paul, as a starting point, I just wondered if you could explain to everybody listening what we do as an agricultural business consultant.
Sure, James. What we do is we try to add value through giving financial and strategic business advice to predominantly agricultural businesses. Our objectives are to make the business more profitable, more efficient, more dynamic with our advice than it was before.
Thank you, Paul. You've given us a good understanding there of what we do within the Agricultural Business Consultancy Department. At Brown&Co, we have both a land agency department and an agricultural business consultancy department. Could you give an example of how we work together and bring different strengths to maybe some client work so that listeners can understand how we differ from maybe some of our competitors?
The whole industry will be aware of sort of the budget announcement in October. So we've had several inquiries, and this is a great example how our 160 land agents and consultants can work together to help businesses. So farming businesses wants to review its succession plan and is thinking about the inheritance tax implications. So an example would be that a land agent and one of our consultants would go to the farm together. The land agent can assist in valuing all of the assets at market value, whether that be land, machinery, cattle, residential properties. And then there can be a discussion about how one redistributes that across different family members if required. But the Agricultural Consultancy Department will help doing a sustainable budget to show how that business looks and can be efficient, sustainable, and survive the difficult times that we have post restructuring. And I think we are unique that can field that team in one business under one roof.
Thank you, Paul. That was a good example of how both land agency and agricultural business consultants work within Brown&Co, and it's a particularly relevant example at the moment with everything that has happened with regards to inheritance tax. This was the first in a series of podcasts which we will be doing throughout the year. Our next one is on contract farming, and please look out on our social media pages for when that is released.